What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay Savage. We are back from another video, and today for you guys, we are just going to be, having a little conversation here about my thoughts and my feelings on the anniversary, about the events that came with it, the banners and everything, the characters. Just basically, we talk about all of that in this video. We will be jumping around from like the game to YouTube to Twitter, a couple of things like the dev notes that they posted back when the when the half anniversary first started. So we'll be jumping around a little bit. If you do enjoy this video, uh, you know, if you want to, like and subscribe, appreciate that a lot. We go obviously keep posting Dolphin Wave content over here, and for as long as I really want to, like until I feel like okay, like I don't want to play the game anymore, I'm just keep posting the game videos on the game because I don't really mind the game at all. It's not too much of a grindy game. I don't think there's really much grind in it. Just probably like it's just like a very cute game you could play. Obviously, some don't care stuff like that, but a very cool concept. But yeah, so um, basically, I guess I'll start this video off by pretty much just saying my thoughts on anniversary, like rating it from 1 to 10. Um, hmm, I'll say about a maybe a 7. Like in total, like everything together, right? I would say it was probably about around a 7. There's a lot of things that could have been better about it. Like I feel like if we're talking about strictly the gotcha alone, right? If we're talking about strictly the gotcha alone, it's about a 6. The fact that we had no higher rates, no nothing, just a regular normal banner is very shitty, in my personal opinion. And that was obviously that's gonna drag down the total score of anniversary for just like this alone here. Like the characters themselves, um, were fine, kind of. I don't know, cause it's like I would have rather it all have been one typing. So like the part one units would have been Sun, and obviously these units would have stayed Sun, because that just would have been a lot better. And it, all the events would have been surrounded by Sun characters, but well by been surrounded by using Sun characters to defeat what was it? I think it's Gear, I think or whatever. But that would have been better because for one, this is anniversary, so probably a lot of people summon. So every like damn near every person, if you already didn't have a full Sun team before, you would have had a full Sun team now. So you wouldn't have to be worried about no Sun, no events in the future that had to use Sun. On top of that, we wouldn't have had, because like my difference in Challenge Battle 3 to Challenge Battle 4, just because I did not have no Sun attackers for Challenge Battle 4, is like it don't make no sense. I couldn't get over 24 million with the Sun when we had to use Sun Dolphins, but when we had to use the Moon Dolphins, I think I hit what I think my highest was like 90 something million. Like that's crazy to me. Like how big of a difference, because we didn't get no Sun characters. And then, like I said, since the rates are so shitty, like I literally only pulled in both them banners combined. I only pulled one unfeatured Dolphin, only one, and I went to two. And I went to pity for both banners. I went to pity on both banners, which is 20 multis. So in 40 multis altogether, I got one unfeatured unit and only five Dolphins in total. Only five. I got 3 on the first banner, and then I got that one unfeatured wave Idica, and then one session A, and that was it. And 40 multis, only 5 Dolphins. That's absolutely insane. Like that makes that's terrible. That's terrible. And like it's a gotcha game, right? So obviously everything like the gotcha itself is a big thing. Definitely in a game like this, right? Where you need characters, like you need to have characters, like you need certain types, because obviously when you're using type disadvantage, and like even sometimes type neutral, you don't your skills don't have enough shield break for you to even have a decently good team. Like if you can't break break them faster than they break you, you're going to die, because they're going to do damage, they're going to buff, and as soon as you get broke, you're like you're so weak that they can easily one shot you. So this is a game that you really need the right typing characters, and sometimes you get away with having like 1 or 2 characters on your team that's like type neutral, right? But aside from that, you can't really run type disadvantage characters in any hard event. Any the battle you see that's extreme, you're not bringing type disadvantaged characters to that battle because you're not going to get far. You're not going to beat it because they will completely obliterate you. So in a game that you really need characters like these rates and like them not increasing rates for an anniversary, even if it's just a half anniversary, it's still an anniversary, still a celebration. For them not to even slightly increase the rates is terrible. So that right there alone is just a straight L. Now the characters themselves and their outfits, obviously amazing, right? So like that's probably like a 9 or 10, depending on how you feel. Now, me personally, I would give it a 10 because well, I'll say this: the part one characters, I don't know why we got another Iruka and Michiru when we just had one not too long ago. So like that was like, yeah, I don't know, but it kind of went together with the story and how this stuff, how like basically like the whole half anniversary theme, so it was fine. So like I would still give it a 10 because the whole half anniversary thing was Kirishima versus Kazumi, right? So that was fine, right? So like it all made sense with the theme of the half anniversary, so I didn't mind it at all. I feel like it was really really cool to like see like the events that they brought and everything like that. But like I said, the gacha itself, I would say was about a 6. The characters though, 10. I would give the characters 10. Their outfits, kits, and everything everything about them was a 10. Like their skills, like these two characters here are really really good, right? Like I got all 4 characters, so let's just go to my box here. But so like starting off with Michiru, just completely a monster of a DPS, right? She's even like even when it's type neutral, she can still hit hard. Obviously, she hits harder. She hits her best on obviously when she has type advantage, which is like every character in the game. But she still hits very, very hard on type neutral. Obviously, she's one of them characters with the double support skills, just like I think it's Hiyori or Sechine. I forgot which one of them two. I also have that. But Michiru obviously is an amazing tank. Not as a tank, amazing DPS. She does a ton of damage. Like she's amazing. Definitely just perfect, right? Sechine I feel like she's really really good. See the fact was she okay, yeah, so it is Hiyori that got to the double support skills. So the fact that Sechine and Hiyori both have the SP gauge charge for their support skill, you can get their ultimates off so fast, and it's incredible because they dish out like you could continuously break like so much. Obviously, Sechine, she is best on her team, obviously because of this skill here that increases Sun allies critical damage. But it's like obviously when she's not on her team, I mean she's because they're not going to do much damage. Her or Hiyori's not going to do much damage. This is why I really wanted them to like. This is why I really wanted to be all Sun characters because like me personally, like, so like for me, right? I didn't have no Sun attackers. I still don't, right? No UR Sun attackers. Like I had the little Heli, but I thought Heli the SSR when I tried for the challenge battle was gonna be good enough. It clearly wasn't. She still was not doing no type of good damage at all, right? Like so, it sucked, but it's really not much I can do about it. Like, but aside from that, she has 2 useful skills. Her ultimate is useful also. Like she's a really good unit, right? Like both of them are. Her and Hiyori are really really good. Now, this freeze. I feel like freeze at this point is really irrelevant when it comes to challenge battle, when it comes to any extreme boss, because they don't use level 1 skills. Like every time I go into a fight, I'm like, oh yeah, the freeze might be good here. No, nobody uses level 1 skills. When you get to extreme difficulty, nobody's using level 1 skills. When you're doing challenge battle, the boss is not using level 1 skills. This skill freeze itself need a buff. It needs to stop level 1s and 2s. It needs to make it so you can only use level 3s and 4s. And it shouldn't go away after you double, like, because if you don't use the freeze last, like say you use the freeze first, right? And you freeze your opponent, and then you hit them again with a different skill, the freeze will disappear, right? So I feel like that shouldn't happen also, because it really it technically does make sense, because like you're breaking the freeze. Cause like in the game, like somebody says Grand Cross that I used to play a while ago. I don't play it no more. But when you froze a unit, if you attack that frozen unit, it would break the freeze. So I guess it kind of makes sense. But it's not like that. We're not visibly seeing the character frozen like in that game, where like you clearly see the character frozen, right? Like we're not really actually freezing them. It's just a status effect to stop them from doing certain skills. Because if you were actually freeze them, they shouldn't be able to attack. Period. You know what I'm saying? So that's how a real freeze would work. If you're frozen, that means you shouldn't be able to do anything, no matter what. But you're still able to do things even when you're frozen in this game. So it's like it's not really a real freeze. You can't call that a real freeze. So it should act like a real freeze. It shouldn't. You like we can't break the freeze if you're not really frozen, because if you do level 2s and 3s, 4s, whatever, you're still able to attack, so you're not frozen no matter what. So it's kind of dumb how they thought about that, because it don't make no sense. Like, you should not be able to break something when you're not even really frozen. Like, that don't make no sense to me. But either they need to change how this freeze work, or they might as well just stop, because, well, also I think he is the only character in the game who does freeze in the first place. But it's still it's getting to a point where it's kind of a useless aspect when it comes to extreme boss battles and like extreme boss battles, extreme tournaments, anything like that, and then challenge battles, because they're not doing level 1s, right? They're doing level 3s, level 4s, SP skills, So that's that. And then the last anniversary unit, which is Itika here. Obviously, she's probably the worst one of them all when we're just talking about the characters not being on their team. She sucks when she's not on the moon team against a wind team. She's terrible, because this skill is basically neglected, right? Like this skill just sucks, right? Because you can't use it, because this skill only works when you're up against wind characters, because that's her type of that's what she has type advantage over. Her other skill is not bad, like the attack percentage, and then her ultimate is the moon crit damage. It's all both not bad at all, but this first skill makes a tremendous difference. When you're going up against wind characters and you have this skill proc, I still don't fully know what it does. It makes the enemy vulnerable, but like, what does that really mean? I don't even know, but I know your damage gets increased by a lot. That's all I know. So that's that with her. So like I said, the characters themselves are really, really good. Obviously, free-to-play characters we got. I think this was one of them. Who was the other free-to-play character we got? Who was the other one? Who was it? I cannot remember. It was you. You were the other one. She was the one for the sun, and then Selena was the one for the moon. The free-to-play characters, let me see. Damage. Oh, but she's a defender. She's not technically bad. Like, having the defense lower is really, really good. But they just don't like giving SS, like, so like SSRs, you only literally get one skill, and your other skill is basically just shit. And then sometimes you get shit ultimates like this one. Like, this is a damn, well, I don't know, she is an attacker, so having straight damage ultimate isn't terribly bad. Yeah, but, so that's pretty much it for like the characters. The events, were fine, because obviously we didn't get an event story. But we had that new chapter and the main story, which I still have not to get to. I think it's this one right here. I still have not to get to it yet, because like I kind of save my like that for when I need currency and crystals and stuff like that. So I'm not really using that. The whole half anniversary cup tournament was really cool. Obviously the boss battle, everything had an extreme difficulty this time around, which is really, really good. Obviously we got league battle. League battle was really, really good add to the game, like really good addition. Obviously, you saw me do a little series on the channel where I grind SS. And I told y'all I told y'all after that we was not gonna be seeing no more league battle videos, and we haven't seen one since, because like at this point there's really no point. Like all I've been doing now is just trying to get my accumulated points so like max out the whole like this. No, one thing here. This whole thing here. I'm trying to get these points to max this out, which I'm almost done. So once I max that out, I'm done with that for the month. But I got 10 more days. So I got 10 more days. I'll be finishing that, and then obviously once the new season hits, we are going to be obviously doing season 2 of Grind's SS rank. So hope you are excited for that. We got 10 more days until the end. So, but I think that's all I wanted to see in game. Like I said, so far the little things we talked about, right? So the gacha is like a 6, maybe 7 out of 10. The characters are 10 out of 10. The events, I will give the events, because we had 2 challenge battles. We had a tournament. We had a boss battle. I'm gonna count league battle because league battle came with the update. So we had league battle come out. Was that it? I'm trying to think. And then obviously we had all the other updates that they're about to get to in a second. But I'm talking about just the events they added to the game. I'm trying to think. I think that was it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. So those events, so all right events also like a like yeah, like 9 out of 10. I feel like they're really good. Like the whole half anniversary cup tournament. Obviously having two challenge battles in like that short of a span was cool. Um, the whole boss battle, obviously it had Extreme come out, and like the events were cool. They gave out a ton of gems also, which that's the next thing we're getting to. Rewards that we got from all of these events were amazing. Like obviously I summoned on both banners, right? So that means I did 30,000 Marine Stones on both banners. That's 60,000 in total, which kind of not fully 60,000 because I did have some gotcha tickets, but basically 60,000 in total, right? And I'm already back at 11,000. Like I'm already back at 11,000. That's just basically from all the gems they gave out during events, login bonuses, the missions. Like they gave out a lot, right? I don't think any of the missions are still here because I'm pretty sure I completed all the mods anyways. Yeah, they all go. I don't know if the missions are still even going on. I have actually no clue because I completed all my missions, so I don't even know. Let me know down in the comments if the missions are still going on, but I don't think they are. I'm pretty sure they probably done. But I don't know, it could be because obviously the half anniversary is not, it's over, but it's not technically going to be fully over until the Hiyori Search Name banner leaves. But yeah, it's like the amount of rewards they gave out was really, really good. Like they gave out a ton of gems, and so like you can't complain about that, right? The next thing I wanted to get to here, I want to switch screens a little bit. Hold on. All right, so I'm about to go over. So obviously, where was it in this video? I'm about to go over what they all added, because I could find a website, but I forgot what the website. So, all right, we turn this off. All right, so basically, I'm going to just basically talk about all the things that they brought with Anniversary. Obviously, League Battle was one of them. Like I said, League Battle was absolutely amazing. I didn't mean to go full screen. League Battle was absolutely it was a really, really cool thing to add to the game. It's a really cool concept. Really good rewards you get from it. Obviously, one more thing they also added. I'll switch back to the game real quick. Let's do this. So one more thing they also added into the game, which I don't know if y'all have noticed this, but when you go here, and they've been giving these out in a couple of events now. So this is like probably the biggest thing that they added in the game. So you can get free. These are what you need to upgrade your SP skills. They're giving these. So they've been giving right now. I'm at 4. They've been giving these out in a couple of events. You got them from Challenge Battle. You got them from League Battle. What else did you get these from? You got these from a couple of different events so far. I'm pretty sure both Challenge Battles we had. You had them from one from League Battle. Now I forgot what the other one you got from. I think it was from Boss Battle. It might have been Boss Battle or the half anniversary cup little shop, right? But basically, so I think you can buy one from here every season. Let me see. Is this it right here? No, that's not it. I think you can buy them. I forgot which one of these. Oh, wrong thing. It's either this one or the other one. That you can buy this from every season. So it's the other one. It's this one. But you can buy one of these for every season for League Battle. And then you could get them from certain events. So obviously you need 20, which is a lot, but it is with level 90 now being out, right? It's super like worth it because you can use these to upgrade, any character, it could be a SR, SSR. Obviously you should only use these on URs. Let me just throw it out there. Only use them on URs. There's no reason you should be using these on SRs, Rs, or SSRs. But hey, if you do, that's on you. But this is something that you can obviously use on your UR so you can get them to 85 to 90. I definitely recommend you doing them on URs, not SRs, not nothing else, only on URs. Because See, for me, like I could get my, when I get one finally, whenever I'm able to actually get one, I could get my Cincinnati up to 90, or get Hiyori up to 85, or whoever up to 85, right? So like, that's what I could do, and that's probably what I'm going to do. I don't know exactly who I'm gonna use it on. It all depends on how long it takes to finally get it. Like I said, I'm only at 4 out of 20 at the moment, and it's been like what, a month, because it started with the half anniversary. So going at the pace we been at, so I'm guessing. So like if we're steadily getting 4 every month, well, no, because we won't have 2 challenge battles every month. I'm guessing we'll probably get around maybe 3 every month. If we're at that pace of just 3 every month, it'll take about what, from where I'm at, it'll take 5 more months. So basically, I won't have one of these at the pace that we're going. I won't have one of these until the first anniversary, which is kind of crazy. But like, it's a really really good item. But I do feel like they should distribute them a little bit more. Like I feel like that would be really really good if they distributed them a little bit more. Gave out, or I made this 10 instead of 20. But like when see, nah, because I don't know. Because if you did 10 out of 20, I'm already at 4, right? But I feel like, because you'll probably get one from every challenge battle. You're able to get one every league battle season. And then, like I said, I forgot where I got the other 2 from. Well, no, because one was from another challenge battle. I forgot where I got that last one from. Because we're not going to always have 2 challenge battles in 1 month, right? Like, that was something obviously special to half anniversary. But still really good update. Just hope they distribute it on more or something like that, but we'll see. All right, back to this. So, obviously got the little diorama visit. I still have not to get into that yet. The changing room updates are amazing. I absolutely been loving the changing room. It's so much easier now to change your outfits, to just like buy a bunch of outfits, like different things at one time. It's way way better. I'm loving the changing room update. So definitely, thumbs up for that one. I still haven't really did none of the diorama stuff. I'm not really, haven't really got too much into that. The UR Dolphin stuff is fine. The machines getting level 20 is cool also. I like to, and I don't blame them for how they went about the UR like 90. But I feel like if you're going to do something like this, for one, like I said, I feel like you need to distribute more of those I don't know what to call them, but that material to get the ultimate, to upgrade your ultimates. I feel like you need to distribute those more often so you can get them faster, right? Because obviously there's a ton of UR characters in this game, and at that slow pace, you're probably only getting one every 6 months. It's terrible. Then also the game has terrible rates. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for when your game has terrible rates and you're making it so you only getting one basically every 6 months, unless you're buying them. No, if you're a whale in the game and because they have packs about those multiple times already. So like if you're buying them, okay, well then yeah, you're fine. But obviously we're not talking about whales here. Obviously, you can pretty much buy anything if you got money, and like all these gacha games, you get a head start on a lot of different things in these gacha games when you spend money. I'm not going to spend money because the summons suck, and I'm not even going to try it, because I feel like if I spend money, I'm gonna enjoy the game a lot less, and I'm not gonna want to play it, and I'm gonna end up quitting way quicker than if I do quit anyways by being free to play, which we'll see if that happens, right? But I feel like if I did spend money, I will probably quit. So, and they call it Rainbow Kasekis, I think. Could be wrong. I don't know. But, yeah, so, if the rates were better and they distributed more, I feel like this would be way better, because then you could get way more characters up to 90. But I feel like right now it's so hard to get up to 90 because, like I said, summons suck. Like, summoning on these banners are terrible. Like, obviously some people have really good luck, but I haven't had good luck in this game yet. So I don't even know what that feels like. I'm pretty sure, because I know some people in my comments have said that they have just terrible summons too, and that's just because the rates are terrible. They have the memories at a higher rate than the Dolphins, and that sucks. Because, like I said, in my first part of the having rush summons, if those rates were reversed, if it was Dolphins over memories, then my summons would have been fucking tremendous. Like, because I pulled like 10 memories. like I literally maxed out that UR memory and almost maxed it out again. I literally almost double maxed out the UR memory. That's how much I was pulling that memory alone. Because I got plenty other memories also, but almost literally double maxed out the feature UR memory in that banner, which is like it's crazy because like that's how high the memory rates. Well, it's not even really that high. It's literally 1% higher. But you tell me that's how much that's that big of a difference between a 1% difference is that you get that much more memories than you get dolphins. Is that really how big a 1% difference is? Like that's crazy to me. It's actually just crazy to me. But I don't know. We'll see if they make improvements. We'll see if they increase their rates, or maybe they'll give out like the little rainbow things a lot more. I don't know. We'll see what they do exactly. But at the moment, it's really whale. It's definitely something for whales, right? The tournament skipping feature, amazing. Oh no, this is the training feature. The training feature, it's useful because you don't have to keep selecting your dolphins for that every time. You can just literally collect your resources, and then they give you the same team back, and you just click it again, and then you're done, right? So really really good. Just like a little cool update. I haven't had the comeback login bonus because I never looked the game. I will be posting my once a day summons soon and showing y'all and doing that whole little video. It's like a whole bunch of quick clips of my once a day summons. I do talk in some of them. I don't know, but I think all of them. So I hope y'all enjoy that when that comes out. Whenever. Right, these are all the packs. The free UR ticket was cool. I didn't get shit, but it was cool. It wasn't bad or anything like that. It was just a cool little update. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video though. Like so my final thoughts, right? So my final thoughts. I will give the half anniversary. In total, I'll say an 8 out of 10. Because now that I think about it, the characters themselves were really really good. Like I said, the characters were a 10. The events were a 9. All the new things that added to the game were a 9. The only thing that was bad was the gacha itself, were the summons themselves. I feel like aside from that, there's really not too much bad. Like I don't know, the whole level 90 is kind of it's up in the air. Like it's I feel like there's improvements to make it a lot better, but at the same time, it's not that bad. Like it's not a terrible update, right? Obviously, having more more power level, more stats and stuff like that is really really good. So I don't mind the level 90 and the upgrading of the jet skis to level 20. I was jet skis level 20 is 100% fine because you don't need no conditions. You don't gotta meet nothing. You just can upgrade it right away. So that's completely fine. It's just the UR Dolphins. That's the only problem with a game that don't have good rates, and they're making it very hard to even get this little thing here free to play. So like that's what does bring it down to like an 8 instead of a 9 or a 10. But yeah, that's it. Let me know how y'all think about the anniversary, about all the things they added, how y'all felt about it. Let me know how y'all feel down in the comments down below. And that's it for this video, y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Just have it out. Peace.